Hello dear students, today our topic is taxonomy and diversity of Euphoribiaceae family. In this lecture, we will discuss Euphoribiaceae as number 1 taxonomy, number 2 systematic position, number 3 phylogeny, number 4 diversity, and lastly economic importance of this family. So, number 1 taxonomy. The Euphoribiaceae is commonly known as Superrich family. The term Superrich is derived from the old word, that is French word asperger, which means to purge. The family takes its name from the type genus Euphorbia. The latter has origin from Euphorbus, who was Greek physician to the king Joba II of Marussia. The family was first established as a formal taxonomic category by A.L.D. Juicy in 1789 in the genera Planthrum. Euphoribiaceae is distinctive in having milky shape when present, unisexual flowers with superior ovary, usually corpulate ovary, axial placentation, and with characteristics Scythium inflorescence. Habit: it is usually herbs, example Euphorbia, shrubs, example castor plant, or trees, example rubber tree. Root in this family is usually branched taproot system. Stem: it is aerial, erect, prostrate, example Euphorbia prostata. Cylindrical, branched, solid, or hollow, example Ricinus communis. Usually stem contains milky latex, example Euphorbia species, or watery latex, example Jatropha circus. In several species of Euphorbia, the stem is modified to perform photosynthesis and is called as cladode. Leaves are usually simple, entire, rarely deeply lobed, or trifoliate compound, example Hevia brasiliensis. Palmate, alternate, spiral, rarely opposite, example some Euphorbia species, and leaves with pinnate or palmate or reticulate venation. In xerophytic species of Euphorbia, the leaves are reduced or absent. The leaves around the Scythium becomes colored, example Euphorbia vulcherma, usually stipulate or rarely exstipulate, example Ricinus communis. The stipules are sometimes modified into a pair of spines, example Euphorbia splendens, or glandular hairs, example Jatropha circus. Inflorescence: the characteristic inflorescence in this family is Scythium. Each Scythium is having single female flower surrounded by 2 to many male flowers. Other types of inflorescence are as panicle, example Ricinus communis. In Croton sparifolius, the inflorescence is simple raceme. In Acalypha indica, it is catkin type of inflorescence. Flowers: the flower is bracteate, ebracteate, pedicellate, unisexual, monoecious or dioecious, example Euphorbia obesa. Flower in some is incomplete, hypogynous, actinomorphic, rarely zygomorphic. In Euphorbia, the male flower is surrounded by a single stamen and female flower by a single pistil. Perianth is biserate, example Phyllanthus, uniserate or absent, example Euphorbia, generally pentamerous. The male and female flowers of Euphorbia are generally devoid of perianth, that is aphylous. The tepals are gamophilous in Ricinus communis. Calyx, usually aposepalous with 5 or sometimes 0, that is rarely absent. Corolla, usually apotepalous with 5, sometimes 0, that is absent. The estivation is valvate or imbricate of petals, example Jatropha. Androecium, stamens 1 to many, free or united. One stamen is present in Euphorbia, 3 stamens but with fused filaments, example Phyllanthus. Or many stamens are present in Trivia. In Ricinus communis, the stamen is polyadelphous and the filaments are branched. They are fused into several bundles, anthers or dithecous, rarely monothecous, example Ricinus. Longitudinal or poricidal or transverse in dehiscence, rudimentary ovary which is called as pistulode is often present in male flowers. Gynoecium is syncophous with 3 united corpulus, rarely 4 or many corpulus, and ovary is superior, trilocular with 1 ovule in each locule, rarely 2. Ovary is distinctively 3-lobed. Ovules are anatropous or hemianatropous. Style is 3, each ending in a bifid stigma. Placentation is axile and pendulous. Nectaries are often present. Fruit. Most common fruit in Euphoribiaceae family is schizocarpic capsule, rarely drupe, berry, bridilla, samara or agma, example Ricinus. Seed. It is endosperm, seeds often with a cornicule. Now, second component of this lecture is systematic position of Euphoribiaceae. According to Bentham and Hooker, 2 British botanists has given the systematic position of this family as class Dicotyledonous, subclass Polypetalae, series Unisexuales, order Euphorbiales. Arthur Cronquist, an American taxonomist, has given systematic position of this family as division Magnolophyta, class Magnolopsida, subclass Rosidae, order Euphorbiales. Orman Takhtajan, a Russian taxonomist, has given systematic position of Euphoribiaceae as division Magnolophyta, class Magnolopsida, subclass Dilleniidae, superorder Euphorbianae, order Euphorbiales. According to Rolf Dahlgren, a Danish botanist, has given the systematic position of this family as class Magnolopsida, subclass Magnolidae, superorder Malvani, order Euphorbiales. According to Robert Thorne, an American taxonomist, has treated Euphoribiaceae as per systematic position as class Angiospermae, subclass Rosidae, superorder Gerani, order Euphorbiales. Angiosperm Phylogeny Group 2003, a large group of taxonomists led by Peter Stephen, who have proposed a rankless phylogenic system of classification, classify Euphoribiaceae under the clade Eudicoty and Malphygeny of subclade Eurosidae first. Now, third component of this today's lecture is phylogeny. The Euphoribiaceae in the past has been treated as a large group of plants, that is Euphoribiaceae sensu-lato. However, it has been recently divided into number of separate families. A number of genera previously included under the Euphoribiaceae sensu-lato have now been elevated to the rank of family. The genus Ricinus is sometimes recognized under a separate family Ricinaceae. Multigene analysis of two largest families, Euphoribiaceae senso-stricto and Phyllantheraceae, are now published. Lineages in Euphoribiaceae senso-stricto are distinguished by seed and fruit morphology, presence and absence, as well as structure of ledgepipers, pollen, characters and stipule arrangement. Investigations of RBCL and TRNLF sequences data has largely confirmed the currently accepted classification, but some taxonomic adjustments are necessary as per Wardock et al. Hutchinson in 1959 discarded the cotyledonary character, whether broad or narrow, then radical. He emphasized on primitiveness of Euphoribiaceae taxa, based on imbrication of sepals, presence of petals, lack of disc, retention of vestigial ovary in the male flower, and numerous stamens. Thakur and Patil 2011 suggested that the family Euphoribiaceae has been assessed taxonomically and phylogenetically in the light of different disciplines of botany. It lacks anatomical homogeneity, probably because of diverse habit and habitat. It is heterogeneous palynologically and chemically, but fairly homogeneous from embryological point of view. A review of taxonomic features, that is especially from those exomorphology, have always remained changing. Now, diversity. At present, the family is represented world over by almost 321 genera and more than 7,000 species. In India, the Euphoribiaceae is represented by 70 genera and having 450 species. Some of species rich genera of this family are Euphorbia having 2,300 species, Croton is having 720 species, Acalypha is having 350 species, Glychodida is having 300 species, Antidesma is having 140 species, Many-hot 160 species, and Jatropha is having 140 species at global level. The members of this family are worldwide in distribution, but center of diversity of this family is tropical Africa and subtropical South America. Now, last component of today's lecture is economic importance. The members of Euphoribiaceae family are of great economic importance. Hevea brasiliensis, which is commonly known as rubber tree, is the source of over 98% of total natural rubber which is used in the worldwide. Rubber is also obtained from many hot species. Thick roots of many hot esculents are important food used in tropical regions of the world. The leaves of Canidoliculaceae are used as vegetable. Eleoritis mollusciana and Eleoritis foetidea are source of the oil used in the manufacture of paints, varnishes. Castor oil, which is usually obtained from Ricinus communis, is used as purgative. Jatropha oil obtained from the seeds of Jatropha circus is used as purgative and for biodiesel production. The common ornamentals of this family include Euphorbia pulcherrimia, Euphorbia milia, Acalypha, hispida, Jatropha and calendulum. There are hundreds of cultivars of Euphorbia pulcherrimia and is the most widely used pot plant in Europe, United States and other countries of the world. The milky shape or latex of spurges is used for healing wounds and in deterring potential plant grazers. The latex of Euphorbia cooperi and Euphorbia ingens has been used widely by people in Africa to stun fish. Grass soaked in latex is thrown into water ponds and fish then rise to the surface of water. With this, we come to the end of today's lecture, that is taxonomy and diversity of Euphoribiaceae. Hope you have enjoyed today's lecture. Goodbye.